Germany will end oil imports from Russia by year-end, says Minister.
Here's a summary of the article.
Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters. Berlin, April 20. Germany will stop importing oil from Russia by the end of the year, said German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock after a meeting with her Baltic counterparts on Wednesday. I therefore say here clearly and unequivocally yes. Germany is also completely phasing out Russian energy imports, said Baerbock. We will halve oil by the summer and will be at zero by the end of the year. And then gas will follow, in a joint European roadmap, because our joint exit, the complete exit of the European Union, is our common strength. Register now for free unlimited access to Reuters.com.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I heard this today on my news. If they actually commit to this, then that would be incredible.
Oil is a lot easier than gas would be my only takeaway. And no timeline given for gas yet.
If peace could be achieved in Ukraine, how quickly could gas extraction be built up from their reserves assuming Western assistance?
Greater than if peace could be achieved in Ukraine, how quickly could gas extraction be built up from their reserves assuming Western assistance? Shell was in eastern Ukraine till 2014 and was about to break ground in developing that reservoir near Donbas. However, that field is only large enough to make Ukraine self-sufficient. Much larger is the offshore fields in the Black Sea near Crimea, but that would take longer to develop.
Looks like the war was not about denazification but, surprise surprise, about not having competition in providing energy to Europe.
That and controlling Ukrainian industrial assets. Ukraine had an oversized role inside the USSR in agriculture, manufacturing, and engineering. Without those, Russia is much weaker.
Food scarcity is coming and Russia wants its breadbasket back under its control. That or in their mind nobody is going to be buying Ukrainian food since they'll be bombed to death by then.
So many countries are dependent on Russian and Ukrainian food imports that Russia has a bunch of countries by the balls right now. I feel this war is both grabs at greater control of fossil fuels, the global food supply, and other factors. I think you're spot on.
This is a year's notice for German businesses to prepare, but it's also a year's grace period for the Russian people to unfuck themselves.
Even if Germany stopped importing tomorrow, I am guessing the cash flow continues for quite some time. This announcement might be indicating that no more future cash flow from future contracts will be flowing into Russia anymore. Stopping the actual flow of goods isn't the point. It's about stopping the flow of money into Russia, which otherwise helps finance their war effort.
That's an optimistic projection, given all the bureaucratic hurdles they might to overcome. 2028 sound more realistic to me.
Yes. I work in the industrial controls sector and none of any of the infrastructure projects associated with this transition would even finish the courts phase before the end of this year. There must be some other plan of action that will allow for this transition away from Russia without finding another oil and gas supply replacement.
Baerbock has the most unenviable job in Germany, mainly because of Scholz.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.